So, a lot of drama over the Ghost in the Shell movie that is being filmed, and the casting of Scarlett Johansson as the lead character. I have some mixed feelings about this, but I have to say that I am on the side of this being a fairly bad. I'm not happy with this choice. The main character in Ghost in the Shell is Asian, has always been Asian. It is an adaptation of an anime, and we get one of the most popular white female actors to play the main character, as opposed to an Asian female actor, because they fucking exist. And I'm not sure why we need to whitewash out the fact that the original character is Asian and change so much about it. This does generally upset me. And if this is necessary to sell the film to a larger audience, I'm not sure that it's necessarily going to work. I feel like this is a movie that is going to appeal to the hardcore fans who know what this is. I'm not sure that this is going to have a broad appeal, that putting a popular actress in the lead role is necessarily going to do a huge amount of help.
That's all I say. Okay.
I told you I didn't have a lot to say on this.
This is a classic situation of getting a big actress or big actor that's one of the biggest in the industry on board a project, either because they support it or they somehow got attached, and without that happening, the movie would not have been greenlit. That's the bottom line when it comes to this stuff in Hollywood. It's not, to me, it's not a whitewashing just for the sake of whitewashing. It's, if you don't get someone to get butts in the seat, we think that will, rightly or wrongly, it ain't going to get made. And that's what's happening here. Because in your wildest dreams, because you have seen a Ghost in the Shell movie even being made to begin with in Hollywood, I would never have guessed it.
No, and I feel like it's a bit too niche for this to matter, is my point.
So your argument is you might as well get Asian actors in there. But my point is, if it's niche, it would not have been made without star power attached to it. Or otherwise, a foreign version gets made and you bring it over here, but it's very, very rare where you have foreign films made that get wide releases in the U.S. It just doesn't happen. It's very rare.
But then what's the solution to the problem?
There is none.
Instead of constantly casting...
There's no solution. It is what it is. It's shitty, but that's what it is. If you got to the point where there were big Asian actors that were big here, and not just overseas, that had the star power to get something like this made, then there'd be no problem. But that's not where we're at, obviously. You give me that look, but that's the
I'm giving you the look because I have nothing else to say about it.
That's the situation.
I warned you of that going in. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about this topic other than I find that to be a very disappointing move.
The choice is either you get Scarlett Johansson in the lead role, or you don't get the movie made. I mean, that's what it comes down to. They're not going to put up. They're not going to put up the $100 million plus $150 million if they don't think they're going to recoup the cost by getting Scarlett Johansson to get people in the theater. I mean, that's what it is.
Then maybe don't make it because you've pissed off you've pissed off the majority of the fan base by doing this.
Well, that's a good point. But if they figure that there's a lot more casual moviegoers than Ghost in the Shell fans, which is the case, then it's not going to matter.
Well, this can be a litmus test then to see
absolutely.
How many people will go see a movie they may not know anything about based on star power.
That happens all the time. That's the whole reason you have star power. No one's. There was someone saying that maybe for example, what did someone say? Suicide Squad. There's a reason they put Will Smith in that movie. Obviously, star power. He helps get people in the theater.
Fair enough, but I also feel like that movie would have been made anyways.
Yes, but it's the bonus that you getting Will Smith in there to get the Will Smith fans in there. Everything is calculated when movies are made for $100 million. It's all business calculations put in place. Besides, yes, you care about the quality of the movie, but we have to recoup the cost. This isn't for funsies. We got to make sure we make the money back. So for them making this movie, the only way they can see it getting made and making their money is by getting a big actress in there, and Scarlett Johansson is arguably the biggest actress out there right now. Probably is.
No, for action, for sure.
For action and just, I say, under 40. She's only 30, 31, 32. Yeah. So she's the best known, hot, young actress out there. Jessica Biel, no one cares about her anymore. She used to be fairly big, no one cares about her. It's Scarlett Johansson. So it's a weird situation, but I'm not familiar with the source material. Now people are saying that that character being Japanese is integral to the story and the themes. So then it could hurt. So sorry, Ian, you're not gonna like the movie.
Good segment.
I thought it was fine. I made my points. You got depressed at reality, and then we move on.